Very good. I'll be on standby.
And that, I'm pretty sure is where we left off. Had to do a couple of things. You didn't turn it on, but it's okay. Oh, there was a checkpoint there. I didn't have to replay all that. I literally just would have clicked. Oh man.
I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator? The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly? Over? Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
It's got one page. I mean, what does that say? 24? Big B. Big B, you're Big B.
Yeah, like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yes, sir?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
This whole time we've been trying to survive so we can get out of here. For gameplay purposes, that feels like the thing to do. But like, realistically, I don't know why we're here. You haven't told me. I have no reason to stay. I just want to go home and be alive.
I'm about to head out to the desert area. Has a lander taken off?
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me?
I assume something will happen. And we won't be able to leave anyway.
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off. It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover. There it is. Oh no. Flying too fast. Smoke.
Jasna, status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke. But considering the speed it hit the ground at, I
don't understand how it happened. I checked it thoroughly. It's fully functional. Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you now. Novik, huh? I don't know. Kinda sus.
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for. No.
Jasna,
No.
calm down. Breathe.
I'm gonna die here. And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Jasna, snap out of it. That's an order. We can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do.
We're gonna act like nothing happened and forget about my little nervous breakdown. Splendid.
No, Jasna. I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh, so you'll put it in the report, sir?
That's not what I meant.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Look at the glass. Walk away. I didn't notice you.
Something's left of Artie.
Ah, good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask. He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. And formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
RT question analysis command. Did the lander fly into a storm? There's an error.
Well, apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Something like a storm. A shade? Cloud. He confirmed. But what does it tell us?
I don't know yet.
Damn! It shorted out. So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice. This is your only chance.
It's all their fault. It must have been them from the very beginning. I have no doubts now.
Neither do I. However, they might be willing to negotiate if you voluntarily place yourself in their hands.
Sure. In order to survive. Why are we against each other anyway? What is with all this hostility? We don't need it.
We're approaching their coordinates. Yes, no.
Yes?
If the Alliance is really behind all this, they might expect visitors. We should try to find out if they're planning anything for your arrival. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. You must understand that I have no other choice. I'm not going to the enemy's camp on a mere whim.
I know, Doctor, I know. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that. What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
So, I should... park here, right? Is that an option? Guess so. Observe from a distance. I do see something. Maybe I'm still supposed. This is still very roady. Hideout. Okay. Well, better safe than sorry.
I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Hideout? Open area. Hideout? Ooh, yeah. Go on, Rover. Don't be tripping. There we are. Good job, Rover.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
What?
It's a field base, multi-module, for about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
That's a robot. That was not a human. Spoiler alert. Well, you expect me to go there now, or? Clearly you do.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range. Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. We can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Well, fuck them.
That's your way of approaching. Trying to get me demonetized? My last video actually uploaded and was monetized. That's been a long time since that happened. Also, I said my one video, the part 2 had like 1 view. And the view time was like the whole video. And then I uploaded yesterday's video. And then the video had like 40 views or something.
It won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, you're forgetting that I want to talk to them. As one human to another, not as enemies.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because
What you call me?
talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
That don't look quite right. Oh, maybe it does. Laggy.
We have no idea what's gonna happen. How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
I didn't even get to say it.
Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly, with your hands up.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. We see trap light. Black holes is fun. I mean, just playing Outer Wilds. I finished the DLC and then finished the game again because there were some couple extra things which I feel good about, because the last couple of episodes or videos I recorded of the actual base game, recording messed up, so there's no game audio. There's only me and Proxy talking and reacting. But it ruins the experience so much, because you need the sound, man, especially in the ending. It's so important. But I'll still upload it to get my reaction and to see all that, and then people watching my Outer Wilds videos will then see the actual ending and have all the sound in the very last episode I do, since I redid the ending because it had extra stuff because of the DLC. Anyway, we accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. A black hole may absorb a star, even if the size of the sun. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from the inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification, the object of our intensified research throughout the next years, will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Yeah. Is there anything else to look at? Weird.
Moving on. It's still quiet. It's eerie.
Are you connecting the cars to make a base? That's kind of cool. Hello? Don't be jumping out at me or whatever.
Everywhere, just empty.
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
They're not making fun of you, what?
They may have discovered something important.
What? Don't just stop. I'll go in there in a second. God, why do conversations stop when you walk?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
J0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Yeah. I wish I did not play the demo. I'm still very much confused, but the demo shows you things. Right at the very end, you sort of get an idea of what you're dealing with, although you don't know what the hell it is. But if I hadn't seen that, I would be completely clueless now. Now I know, I mean, I would guess something was going on with the planet.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. He's dead. Poor guy. Waited for over a day. Until his heart couldn't take it anymore. Interesting. Coordinates changed... upwards. 18561.
754. Yeah, it's Gorski. I'm sorry.
How is it possible? You said... You lied to me.
Yes, I had to.
My oxygen bought him time, and for what? He only suffered longer. Why didn't you let me turn back for him?
Please understand that sometimes I have to make difficult calls. I'm not supposed to burden my subordinates with such decisions.
I know you were trying to protect me. I know. But do not act as though what you did was justified. You had no right to hide the truth. It was up to me to decide if I was willing to risk my life.
I know you, Doctor. You wouldn't leave Gorski even if his chances of survival were marginal. In the end, you would both die.
Maybe. Probably. By now, though, you should tell me the truth, Novik. I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. A view from above. It's a flying probe. I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it. Oh, bollocks. The excavation site is behind a force field. That's where the convoy was going.
If these are Dirac emitters, that's an impenetrable barrier. There must be a field switch in the base.
But where?
In a way, that was a rather unusual maneuver. To cut off the path back to base.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. Damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach. Or they took it.
I did the right one, huh? I didn't have to do anything else. I just went exactly to the right thing. You know how it is. You know how I do things.
Yes, now, focus. What now?
How'd you know?
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Well, I'm not ready. We need to go look at that
One more
drone.
minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab. They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
A pair of pectoral fins of pelvic and one anal fin. I just had to say anal as if I'm a fucking child.
Oh, they've discovered...
Let me guess. Fishes similar to those on Earth.
Yeah, very similar.
Organics. An organ with ectodermal and endodermal origins can be found in the animal's lower abdomen. It contains cylindrical receptors and highly vascularized connective tissue with cells with magnetosomes. Magnetosomes, you see?
Apart from one, I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
Makes sense. This planet, something electro, something black. Cool. I'm not close enough for you to open. Come out with your hands up. Yes, sorry. Hello? Don't kill me. Well, sorry. Let's,
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment. How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. No longer alive.
what? Okay, I guess we brought it. I guess it was alive? How do you know these aren't alive? You can't see them. You crazy.
The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gulski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3. I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
Thank you. The bones sure weren't that small. Clues and observations. A skull with 2 pairs of temporal openings. Probably the predator's strong jaw muscles were attached to them. Probably. tailbone. The massive long bones with broad epiphysis provided good stability. Bones made of hydro something something and magnesium with numerous osteoporosis in the joint spaces, and yeah, you know, like I get nothing out of this. The spine has 4 sections. Now you know. I don't remember any of these, but they did have strong jaws.
Oh, there's no time.
Oh, sorry. Well, no time like the present. No time like the future. No time like tomorrow. Okay, oh, there's more stuff in there, I swear. Wait, we couldn't get in there, right? Ah.
Still, nothing.
Hello? Yeah, alright.
It looks like a geology lab.
Why would you say that?
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
Can't really read that. The lowest point of the excavation, metal deposits were found below the rock layers. The radioactive deposits. Radioactive. Stop it.
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form.
Mierva, you left your helmet.
They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
Supernova.
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Probably 100 million, huh? Why would they put the 10 that far away?
All right. What happened after?
Life came back.
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Good. No, I mean, that's bad, but that's exciting for me, playing the game. Fuck you, Jerry, you don't exist. Because I know sometimes when you listen to... Well, there's no reason for me to do that, but... When you listen to scientists and whatever try to explain that, oh, there couldn't be life out in this galaxy because there's no hydrogen. Like, what are you talking about? What, because we needed to survive? Because we on Earth needed to survive? Yeah, because those were our conditions, right? So we evolved to... It seems some humans seem to think that what we know is what there is to know. No? What we know is just what we've happened to figure out. There's probably a million billion different things to figure out. We might have only scratched the surface of the amount of things there are to figure out, which would make it exciting to be a scientist or researcher or something that could try to figure out some of this knowledge that we are yet to uncover. But the amount of incomprehensible or something that's not understandable, would that be surely not ununderstandable? Inunderstandable? De-understandable? Nah, whatever, man.
Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center.
That would be the catalyst. No, what do you call it? The where it all sprouts for the seed. I don't know.
This base stands on the outer ring. The center of it is in under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us.
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it.
How's everyone around me dying and going crazy? Disappearing, but I'm fine. That's weird.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Hee. I wonder if I can somehow make a thumbnail out of that and then put the art that I now am using in my thumbnails to somehow look like... Nah.
photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. That wasn't much of it, really. The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Boo. Join me, big boy. No? Okay. Yeah, it's frozen. Maybe dead. Driving here? Why would we drive here, though? I mean, this might lead down. You don't know. You don't know that. It's about 40% supernova. We're in a 22-minute loop. What a big boy. Nothing. So I think we're just gonna keep going. Come on, man. Thank you. Guess let's get out of here. Right? Question mark? Can we go behind and to the right? No, we might have to go that route I saw. I kinda should have looked on the drone. Still an option, but that's all the way in there. We're already in our car. I think I'll stay in our little rover. Go this way. It's too big and open to not be something. Like a way down. What time is it actually? Oh my. Yeah, I'm sort of running out of time. We'll check this and then I have to leave, which is annoying. But I can maybe get one more video recorded tomorrow, I don't know, or Sunday, even though I work, but I can maybe do it before or after work, because it's just a short little shift. Not doing nothing with you. I guess you're the one that made the force field. I think we just want to go that way, don't we? Indeed. Whoops. Alright. I have a feeling I start driving here and then it does a little checkpoint and then we can end. Alright, Astrogator, I'm following the convoys.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Ding, 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 ding. Don't have to replay all that back there.
Become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. The night is not as scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Keep going. Guess this will do if we go to the left. Snoopy, Snoopy, Snoopy. Tra-la-la-la, what the heck is that?
Yes? Anything new?
Astrogator, I have a question.
Of course, I'm listening.
Leggy,
What's
leggy, leggy,
happened?
leggy.
Can I reach in a flying saucer?
The Alliance's saucer. Is there one?
Yes, and it seems to be in one piece.
That's great news. I can confirm that you can fly into Dragonfly. If it's not too large, has a functional propulsion system, and you haven't forgotten everything from your piloting course.
What game
The Alliance
is
engineers didn't screw up the robots.
tripping?
It might work. There are many unknowns, but let's hope for the best.
I'm sure this doesn't work. They really made like a UFO, like a flying saucer. Like, why? Is that really such a good design? What am I supposed to do here? Hello? Or is it, am I just... Okay, go up from the higher point of see there.
I really hope it starts.
I sure doubt it. Do you want to go in there? Guess not. Want to go in from here? Yeah? Why?
Inside.
Oh, you do you. Yes, no?
Right. The engines are functional. There's a vertical thrust. Hey, that's a good sound. This could actually work. Okay. Time to take off.
You don't want
So
to
far, so
close
good.
to...
Saucers in takeoff
Are
position.
we in air?
Are you able to increase altitude?
I'm checking. Shit. What's going on? The warning lights are activating and the saucer's not lifting at all.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Ascension requires maximum power. Just give the engine some time. Okay. Let's check the controls.
Everything's fine here. It steers smoothly. Oh, wow. What a perspective. To see the same terrain from above.
Hardly.
I can
Wait.
see the entire riverbed.
Oh.
It's clear now that the water used to flow here. It shaped these slopes.
Can I go up? Can I... I feel like I'm descending. I'm literally flying in a... I don't have time for this. I thought it wouldn't work. Oh my god, it's late. Ah, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to leave the flying saucer for later. I did not expect that to work. Ah, what a shame. Photo mode though. I may be able to take thumbnails. Good to know for the future. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. It was exactly an hour. Wow. Goodbye, good night, and see you around. Maybe next week. Hopefully once more this week. We'll see. We'll see. Yep. Okay. Goodbye. I gotta go.